All right, welcome back to Sound Sessions. I'm Natasha Akery.
And I'm Jameer Pond.
And we are here with Valedictorian. You seem to have a great chemistry. I have to ask, how did you all meet? How did this group come together?
Southside Slopes Practice Center, mutual bands run into each other, and started playing together.
Okay.
Picked up Dr. Chris Catone.
I went to high school with John.
Yeah.
He contacted me recently, and we've been old friends, and so we decided to get back in the saddle with the music thing.
Cool.
Right on.
But give a quick rundown of who's who and what you guys play.
I'm Chris Catone. I'm the keyboard player.
Okay.
Jason, bass player.
John, vocals and guitar. Jeff, I play drums.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. And it's to my understanding that you guys, this wasn't the original lineup. How many lineups were there before Valedictorian was solidified and stamped? What we have here now.
I guess technically that's true, but the sound that we have now wasn't really born until the four of us brought it all together.
Okay. And
Everything else was just a means to an end.
all right. Were there any lessons? You guys all sound amazing. Is this all self-trained, or you actually went to?
Definitely.
Yeah. Wow.
I think Chris is the
Impressive.
only educated musician here.
All
Really?
right.
Just because I go to college.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess
All
you
right.
could say that.
He's
Cool.
a scholar too.
Yeah.
Scholar.
Let him know he's a scholar.
And a
Nice.
gentleman.
All right. All right. That's cool.
I have to ask, with a name like Valedictorian, you all should be scholars, but how did the name come up?
Yeah, that's
He's
an
shaking his head.
interesting
No,
name.
no, no.
It's ironic.
Yeah,
It's one of
it
those.
kind of chose us. That name kind of chose
Really?
us. Yeah, we don't
How'd that come about? Like,
You were just explaining that.
Yeah,
to me a little while ago.
We got dropouts of every level of American education. So it's one of those ironic names.
well, that's wonderful.
That's
So
cool.
someone just said, "All right, valedictorian." That's it. Like,
Did anybody, you guys, who came up with the name?
Yeah, it was, I know. Danny,
Found
I
the
don't. Yeah,
father.
I don't know. In Latin, it means to say goodbye. So that's sort of like an all-encompassing theme.
okay.
You know, starting anew, saying goodbye to the old, bringing in the new school, kind of.
Wow. Cool.
All right.
Who are some of you guys' inspirations for your music?
Just straight rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Straight rock and roll. Can we have some
Beatles.
names? Come on, some names.
Names. I mean, obviously, being a drummer, Led Zeppelin, Hendrix.
Okay.
You know, older cats, Gene Krupa, old jazz. The hip hop too. I love hip hop. Big hip hop
Okay.
fan. So I mean, yeah, a little bit of everything. You know, you gotta, if you want to be real, you gotta kind of scope out what everyone else is doing.
Right.
You know.
All right. Any other influences for you?
Beatles, Motown.
Yeah.
Jeff
Alright.
Buckley.
Rock.
Okay.
Because you guys, it's evident that you guys, incorporate a whole bunch of elements
Oh yeah.
Right.
of music
Most definitely.
That's
into
right.
your music. Yeah. So very, very good.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no problem. You try to give compliments on Sound Session also.
All right. So I know you guys just came out with an album this year. Explain to me how this process. How was this experience making that album and.
It was long.
Recording's boring. We like to play live better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, recording's a total drag.
Okay. Why?
Takes forever. You have to listen to the same song over and over again for 3 months
Yeah.
in dark rooms. It's
Okay.
But it is rewarding when you finally have something that you can hold in your hands, give to people, something people can connect with.
Do you have a favorite song on the album that just stands out and maybe it's your favorite? No?
I like the first track. It's called "Come Back Now." It's sort of a haunting, longing kind of feel
Okay.
to it.
So sweet.
All right. Cool.
They're nice. I love these guys, man. Just like you say you like live better. What was the best live experience that you guys have had?
See that?
The Rex was great. The Rex
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Rex
what
was cool.
what
That was
happened?
The first gig I played at was at the Rex.
Yeah.
It's a
That was
great
awesome.
show. We played a show at Howler's, and there was a dude up there with just an acoustic guitar, kind of doing his thing, and we just started stomping on the floor and banging tables, and the whole room got into it, and that's the cool stuff. Not really.
Okay. Just more that crowd participation crowd. Just
The favorite show is going
Yes.
to be on May 7th.
All right.
There's a fantastic band called Pete Bush and the Hoi Polloi. They're friends of ours, and that's going to be at the Thunderbird in Lawrenceville.
okay.
Cool.
That's going to be a great show.
I might have to come to that.
Yeah,
That'll be
absolutely.
the new thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
She's a fan. She's
I'm a big fan now.
a fan.
I'm
There you
most
go.
Good to have
definitely.
you.
Yes. How hard is it to write a song? Like how, you know, what's that like? I know you said the studio time is a drag,
Oh, the
but
good ones are easy.
They come from like
Yeah.
outer space.
yeah.
I don't know how to write a song.
All the
honestly.
best ones just appear instantly. It's the bad ones that you sit there and shit. Okay, say this, not that.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't know, I think it's part of it is just us all being together. You know, none of us. It's not like we all sit down and write, or just individually sit down and write things. You know, we'll bring elements to the table, and then all working together. You know, is how we get to have that sound where we all sounds like we work together. Groove, so.
Who brings the most to the table? Be honest.
Aw. Come on,
Jason
Jimmy.
plays the most instruments.
Okay.
Chris
Do you?
knows the most about like music theory. I'm the best looking, and
all-
Jeff's
we
got the
all-
most soul.
We all put our rings together and we have.
And it's like a,
about it.
because you guys like you can tell that you guys have different, totally different
Elements you
personalities,
bring
and
to the
you
table.
bring them in the table, man. It's
Most
wonderful.
definitely.
Yeah.
honestly.
Kind of a metaphor for life. That's what I like to do.
You gotta have variety to make it work.
See,
really.
that's why we're here. Sound sessions. You guys are here.
Yes.
Valedictorian. Marge is there. We're good.
It's great to be here.
Yes.
Now you guys are actually pretty big. You know, let's just say in Pittsburgh, you've been featured in newspapers. Is that? Can you talk about that? You know,
Indeed.
your publicity.
Duke.
Explain that.
Chris and I go to Duquesne. We were in the
Okay.
Duquesne Duke.
Okay.
Dozens of people read that.
Okay. That's wonderful.
First class publication.
Yes. All right.
That's why we're here. We want to
Okay.
appreciate the
Cool.
opportunity.
Well, how else do you guys market yourselves? You guys use Facebook or anything?
Facebook mainly.
You got to.
Yeah.
We're kind of old school. We just kind of go out and play shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure we
Bring,
always
bring
have
the
our.
music to you. You know what I mean? We don't want to chase you and listen to this, listen to that. We just want to set up and play. And if you like it,
Cool.
cool. You know.
YouTube? No YouTube?
Yeah, we got some stuff on YouTube.
Cool.
Some music videos.
One
Cool.
Handsome Devil. That's
Yeah.
on the CD. There's a good video for that on YouTube.
All
We are
right.
Valedictorian YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Check it out.
All right. Well,
All right.
We're definitely gonna be back more. We're definitely gonna be back more with valedictorian sound
Yes.
sessions after the break. So don't go anywhere. Be right back.
Right back.